So, thank you all very much. We're having a good time, and we are going to do a job. We're going to win this great state. 24 days left. 24 days left. We will take back the White House, and we will make America great again. 24 days. This is some crowd on this beautiful morning. I hope the cameras, why don't you go ahead, fellas, show the crowd, please. Show the crowd. We're going to deliver real change that puts America first. We're going to negotiate and renegotiate and do tremendous deals. We're going to make new trade deals. We're going to reduce surging crime. Crime is at a level that it hasn't been at in a long time. The number of murders in our country is the highest it's been in 45 years. They don't tell you that. We're going to end illegal immigration. We're going to cut taxes and regulations. We're going to lift the restrictions on American energy. We're going to end Common Core, bring education local. We're going to reduce the cost of college, make child care more affordable, and repeal and replace the disaster commonly known as Obamacare. Your jobs will come back under a Trump administration. Your incomes will go up under a Trump administration. Your taxes will go way, way down under a Trump administration. And crooked Hillary is going to lift your taxes substantially. Your companies won't be leaving our country under a Trump administration. And let me tell you, right now, there are companies out there that some of you work for that are negotiating to leave our country and go to Mexico. You don't know it, but you'll be hearing it. But don't worry about it, because if I become president, they're not moving. They're not moving. We're going to be a rich country again. We're going to end government corruption. Hillary Clinton is the most corrupt person ever to seek the office, and you know this. You know this. You know this. She is the most corrupt person ever to seek the office of the presidency, and the media, donors, special interests who support her will do everything they can to cling to their power and their prestige at your expense. You know it, I know it, they know it. The Hillary Clinton documents released by WikiLeaks make more clear than ever, and they don't cover them the way they're supposed to be covering. There's bad, bad stuff they're not covering. Just how much is at stake in this election? The documents show the Clinton campaign colluding with the State Department and Justice Department over the investigation into Hillary's illegal email server that put your family and your country in very serious danger. You see that. They show how the Clintons ripped off the people of Haiti. They show the Clinton campaign viciously attacking Catholics and evangelicals. You saw that. They show how the media collaborates and conspires directly with the Clinton campaign. By the way, they show how the Clinton campaign gets the questions for the debates and the answers for the debates prior to the debate. And we still beat her easily in that debate. Can you believe that she got the questions and answers prior to, I guess, a Bernie debate? And you don't even hear about it. Can you imagine if I got the questions to a debate? It would be the biggest story worldwide. You must immediately resign from the campaign. You don't even hear about it. She got the questions before a debate to cover up her crimes. Hillary Clinton deleted 33,000 emails after Remember, not before. That would have been bad. After a congressional subpoena. So she gets a subpoena. She said, we got problems. Delete all the emails. Get rid of them. And she acid washed them. She lied to Congress under oath. She made 13 iPhones disappear, some with a hammer. Anybody ever get rid of their phone with a hammer? Oh, there are 3 or 4 people. I want to talk to them later. And now, just last week, we learned that 2 boxes of emails and evidence are mysteriously missing. They're gone. Hillary Clinton should have been prosecuted, and she should right now be in jail. She should be. She should be. The FBI and the Department of Justice created a fraud in allowing Hillary Clinton to get away with her terrible crimes. And I guarantee you, the Clintons are laughing like hell at them right now. The director's performance in Congress, coupled with Bill Clinton's clandestine meeting on the tarmac with the Attorney General in her airplane just prior to decision time on Hillary Clinton's future, supposedly talking about golf and grandchildren for 39 minutes. Secret meeting. And remember, he just happened to be there. He was going to play golf in Arizona. I love Arizona. It's one of my favorite places. But at that particular time of the year, it was like, what, 110 degrees out, right? And he wasn't seen playing golf that day after the meeting. I guess he decided to cancel his golf. Now, it just happened to be, oh, look, there's the Attorney General's plane. Maybe I'll hop on, give my regards to the Attorney General. Folks, there's never been a situation like this in the history of our country. It's the lowest point in those departments' history. FBI people, who are phenomenal people, must be spinning at what's going on with the FBI. Spinning. Instead of being held accountable, Hillary is running for president in what looks like a rigged election. Okay? It looks to me like a rigged election. The election is being rigged by corrupt media, pushing completely false allegations and outright lies in an effort to elect her president. And you know what I mean. In fact, today, the cousin of one of these people very close to her, wrote a letter that what she said is a lie, that she was a huge fan of Donald Trump, that she invited Donald Trump to a restaurant to have dinner, which, by the way, I didn't go to. Didn't even know who the heck we're talking about here. But these allegations have been, many of them already proven so false. And in fact, the other one with People magazine, the butler, said it was a total lie. Remember the butler? The butler said it was a total lie. We can't let them get away with this, folks. We can't. Total lies. And you've been seeing total lies. But we're going to stop it. We're not going to back down. And remember this, it's a rigged election because you have phony people coming up with phony allegations with no witnesses whatsoever, ending up from 20 years ago, 30 years ago. How about this crazy woman on the airplane? Okay? I mean, can anybody believe that one? How about this? After 15 minutes, we don't know each other. After 15 minutes, she said, well, that was too much. And I decided, 15 minutes? With the ladies in this place, it would be 1 second and it would be smack. 15 minutes. No, it's a crazy world we're living in. But that's what I mean. It's a rigged election because they're taking these unsubstantiated, no witnesses, putting them on the front pages of newspapers. So it's a rigged election, but we're not going to let it happen. And we're just getting started. Americans have had it with the years and decades of Clinton corruption. You can go back to Whitewater. You can go back to the cattle deal. Remember the cattle deal? Where she got a far greater return on investment than anybody in the history of the cattle business. I mean, give me a break. These are crooked people. Hence, I call her Crooked Hillary. Crooked Hillary. And right now, she's resting for the debate. True. She's resting. She's resting for the debate. She's resting. Well, she rested for the last debate. She didn't do too well. And she said she's practicing for the next debate. She called it debate prep, right? Right now, she's in debate prep. I don't know. This is Saturday. That's going to be Wednesday. If you got to study all that, you're supposed to know this stuff. You know, she's supposed to be so experienced, right? Supposed to know this stuff. What are you going to learn in 5 days? I mean, she's supposed to be so experienced. Sort of. You know what's interesting, though, to me? She's supposed to know it. And yet, when she was being investigated by the FBI, when she did on the 4th of July weekend, by the way, with no tape recorders going, with no swearing in, when she gave her testimony, she didn't have to swear. This was a little different than they treated Martha Stewart, but it's a little different. With no tape recorders going, with no swearing in on the 4th of July, 39 times, I don't remember. So maybe that's why she has to debate prep, because she's got a bad memory. No. A lot of things are going on, folks. A lot of things. I think she's actually getting pumped up. If you want to know the truth, she's getting pumped up. You understand? In fact, we're going to be talking about that in a few minutes. She's getting pumped up for Wednesday night. Let's see. You know, I don't know. Maybe we're like athletes, right? Hey, look, I beat 17 senators, governors. I beat all these people. We're like athletes. Hillary beat Bernie, although it looks like Bernie got a little bit of a bad deal based on WikiLeaks, right? If you look at WikiLeaks. But we're like athletes, right? So athletes, they're making them more and more, but athletes, they make them take a drug test, right? I think we should take a drug test prior to the debate. I do. I think we should. Why don't we do that? We should take a drug test prior, because I don't know what's going on with her. But at the beginning of her last debate, she was all pumped up at the beginning. And at the end, it was like, oh, take me down. She could barely reach her car. So I think we should take a drug test. Anyway, I'm willing to do it. These people get rich